Now you're going to see that she's got a stainless finish on there, and it's super pretty, easy to polish too. It's pretty smooth, but it's a little bit sticky on the lever action, which is, you know, it's forgivable, I suppose. The sights are pretty simple. It's going to have a basic buckhorn type sight and a dovetail in front sight, and they're pretty darn easy to pick up. Now another thing about this, I guess the lawyers got to them, or maybe they just wanted to put their own little charm on it. It actually has a safety on top right there, so you can switch it on and off. Now a weird thing about the safety that I noticed, if you have the hammer resting on the firing pin and you go to click it off of safe, it'll bring it gently forward like that. And the only way to move that back is to put it on the safety notch like that. And then you can cock it like that. So the idea is pretty much like a double safety. So you have to have in the safety notch to put it in safe, or preferred carry method with the safety on in the safety notch. So that's pretty cool actually. That's pretty darn safe. And true to the old Winchester, it is a top ejection. So you're going to see they're going to load out of the tube, go into the chamber when you close it up, and then when you go to eject your shell, it'll shoot straight out the top, and you'll see that during live fire. And you're going to see it does have a side loading gate on there, which makes loading super easy. It's not like a Henry where you have to load it through the tube, so it's a pretty nice little feature right there. So this particular carbine shoots 45 Colt, and I'm going to be shooting Federal 225 grain jacketed soft points. Usually I'll shoot 200 grains out of this thing, so we'll see how these go. I'm expecting them to go a little bit high because they weigh a little bit more. So we're going to see how they do at the 25 just to start us out, and then we'll adjust from there. So it looks pretty, it looks like it's manufactured pretty solid with some nice safety devices on there. So let's see how this thing shoots. So we're going to start off at the 25, then we're going to move to the 50, and depending on how we do, we're going to reach out to the 100. So let's give it some shots. Alright, so our groups are going to be 5-round groups, so we're going to keep it real simple. And I have it on the lowest sight setting. 1, obviously, because it's 25 yards. 2, I expect these things to climb, so I'm going to start out by aiming for bullseye, and wherever they land, that's going to tell us how much rise we're going to be dealing with, or if somehow they end up going too low. But only one way to find out, right? Alright, so here we go at 25. Put it on fire. Pretty easy trigger. So there's 5. Let's see how we did. Now there's a very lovely group. Now I think that was shot number 3, maybe 2, when the trigger surprised me. But otherwise, yowza, at 25, this carbine has no problems. Look at these big chunk holes.